Michael, how are you?
Oh, what's up, Ian? Good, man. How about you?
Sorry, I was not in the chat yesterday. My cat passed away yesterday.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Ian. It's okay, man. You never, you never feel like you have to ever come here. But I'm glad that I'm always glad when you are here. And I'm sorry that your cat passed away, man.
Virtual hugs at Ian Lynn.
Sam, I send my virtual hugs as well.
Thank you. Thank you, and Naomi. Sorry about your cat, that always sucks. The place looks cleaner.
Thanks. Yeah. Well, about.
Thank you, a brilliant child. Totally unexpected.
Damn, I'm nowhere, man. That stinks. Was it an older cat, Ian? I had some 3 a.m. cleaning last night.
someone in the chat said you're sick. Mike, what's going on with that?
Oh, dude, I just had a cold for a couple days. I'm actually definitely on the upswing now, like feeling a lot better. So like a tiny bit of. I'm like 95% at this point, like almost healed. Which is why I have enough energy to go on a trip to the grocery store.
He was fine yesterday morning, then out of nowhere his heart stopped when he was sleeping.
He said that. Sounds like something Matt would say. Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, your cat. Oh, my goodness. They're talking about me. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's really sad, Ian. Yeah, I probably should have got some of that stuff about 4 or 5 days ago. But, no, I'm probably just going to pick up a little bit of fruit. And, if I see anything else I really need. But, it's a pretty brief trip. I'm not sure how much longer I'll be in town, so I don't want to overbuy it all. Dude, I hope so. I texted her this morning and asked if she wanted to hang out again sometime before I left. Hopefully, she says yes, and then I can like get my shoe from her at that point. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to find time to go over there and pick it up. Okay. I'm gonna go have dinner. Same to you, Ian. Enjoy your dinner, man. I'm going to try doing text-to-speech with these headphones and just see how that works. That's pretty funny. I just got this website pulled up on my phone, so And I had to jump around them. I've been downloading some. So I'm trying to do a backup on an external, like online drive of all my of all the streams, just so that like if YouTube deletes my channel randomly, I won't lose everything. And so I have like once my channel got deleted, I had to do a day on Michael Gerry, and so I had to go to that account to download, and I've just been jumping all over the place. Though, I mean, I really rushed into the whole project, and so it's my organization in general was pretty weak, and now like I'm having to deal with that, which is fine because it's worth it to have started it when I did. This speech to chat is not working, but I'll just check chat on my phone and look more like a normal person in public. But yeah, basically it's like playing catch up and stuff, and just trying to get everything under control. Especially, you know, like I don't know. I just think things are gonna get crazier and crazier as the year goes on. I'm sure. So it's really important to me that I have a grasp on things early, so that it doesn't just get out of control and I'm just sitting there like unable to do anything and unable to respond to any of the problems, you know. Time to roll. I'll miss hearing your British voices on this walk. So this might be my first time looking like a crazy person just talking to my live stream camera in public. So, looking forward to that experience. Oh. So Naomi, tomorrow it's supposed to get down to negative 24 Fahrenheit in Valpo here. You know what? I'm gonna go put on a sweatshirt under this jacket because it is really cold here. Old person. Ooh, it's still a little bit warm. So, good, hold on a second. Okay, what's up, Mom?
Are you home or are you out and about?
I'm just leaving now to go to the grocery store.
Oh, nice. Not Chipotle, the grocery store. Radical.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get some fruit. It's important to keep fruit in your Chipotle diet.
I think you're probably the missing component of the Chipotle diet, yeah. But lacking a little bit in the fruit. Maybe a few extra veggies, too. That bell pepper stir fry probably isn't quite cutting your daily requirement.
I mean, I do spinach as well.
Oh, Chipotle has spinach?
No, I mean, I also bought spinach.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I'm gonna get to check in a lot. I've been out and about today. Did you get some sleep last night or not?
I did, and I woke up really, like in the middle of the night at like 3, and then I just got up and sort of like cleaned up a little bit, could do some cleaning in the house because Lance is coming home soon, and then I got tired enough to go back to sleep for like another 5 hours or 3 or 4 or whatever.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, you sound a little bit better. Do you feel a little bit better?
Yeah, I think I'm recovering pretty well.
Yeah, you actually definitely sound like you're on the road to recovery. That's cool. So Lance is coming back tomorrow?
Yep, tomorrow night.
Oh, very cool. Calling me. Never mind. Okay. Anyway, so I got your message. Yeah, I really definitely wanted to do that with you, but Dad and I are going to be going out to eat, and then by the time we get home, I think I'm going to have to pack and get ready. So, what time were you thinking?
That's okay. I was just gonna, I was supposed to do it with Michael Bukursky, but he just hasn't responded, so I was just gonna see if you wanted to do one instead, but it's not a big deal.
Okay, well, I'll text you when I get home, if Dad and I get home, and I'm just pulling up right now to the RV, so I'll go start getting my stuff together and everything. I just got the mail and from your factory, stuff for tax purposes.
Yeah.
So, I guess you know where you want me to send that, or should I just send it to Texas?
Yeah, I guess just send it to Texas.
Okay.
Or just like, make sure you take a picture of it before you send it.
Good point. Yeah, so I probably will. Maybe I'll wait till I go to the and I'll make a copy. Because lo and behold, if for some reason the original doesn't get to you, then I'll get a copy.
Yeah.
So, okay, cool. I'll figure that out. Get that done too. Or, maybe we'll still be able. I know that on the calendar right now there's a little hole kind of in April, beginning of April. And I'm hoping to come visit you. But I was a little bit hopeful that I might work. But I don't know if that'll happen or not. If I wait till April, it's not going to do so.
Okay.
I'm delivering it. But that's still going.
Yeah, it's either IU or Ball State. Well, yeah.
Well, I'm sure both of them will be fun, and
No, not yet.
come back with you?
Yeah, I mean, I have to have someone come back with me because someone has to drive me. That'd be funny.
Well, it's always an option if that doesn't come down.
That's good to know.
Yeah, I would do that for you. As long as you stayed a little bit more awake on that road trip than you did on the typical Virginia road trip. And that's another option too. You could always get to Virginia somehow and then have like Clayton drive you back. You guys are smart.
Yeah.
Well, one day
Yeah, I've been getting some new people. I'm trying to figure out how to get across this road here. It's so cold in Valpo right now. It's like it's gonna get down to negative 23 tomorrow.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I was just about to complain to you that I just checked the weather for LA and I was so excited to go to the beach and hang out and be in sunny California and it's a week of 100% chance of rain and like upper 50s, which is cold for LA, but now I feel what you're going through.
Yeah.
Do you have gloves with you?
I have my ski jacket.
But no gloves.
Well, I mean, I just keep my hands inside of here.
Yeah,
Luckily, I'm only gonna get like one or two things, so I'm just gonna put my backpack or something.
oh, babe. Well, where are you? What are you
I'm going to Aldi.
going to?
Creme de la creme.
Atlantic Place, someplace up near that complex up there where all the
Yeah, it's like right. It's right by that Chipotle and like the Target and Barnes and Noble.
and the Panera, yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah. Man, it's like apparently they don't snow shovel their sidewalks when there was blizzards and stuff, I guess.
Usually when you get really close up, we get into snow too.
Well, we just have snow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, for sure. Oh,
When I was feeling nostalgic and thinking, oh, how sweet, Michael. And I'm like, and I got
Becky Wilburn? Nope, just Chandler. No, I haven't seen her.
Okay. Well, if you do, you give her a hug. Start hanging out there. She's bound to see somebody I know at some point.
Yeah.
But, well, all right, babe. I'll let you go across that street safely, hopefully.
Where are you guys going to dinner tonight?
Actually, we're just going, but when I say we're going to dinner, we're going to the whole food, eating dinner, getting a few things for Dad to survive and then we're going to storage. I've got some suitcases, clothes out of storage.
Are you just going to LA for fun?
No, I'm going to use the last point of
Okay.
and actually I have every time you go, you're supposed to do chiropractic and motion mechanics are kind of where they meet and align your body, and then you do a fascial flow, which is basically a high-end massage to kind of set it all in place. And you do those 3 appointments in a sequence each day, so you go 3 days in a row. And I have 2 sets of those 3 appointments left from the package I bought 2 years ago.
Nice.
And yeah, so I'm using one of them, and then Steven's going to come and he's going to do 2 things in one day. He's going to do the motion mechanics and the chiropractic. That will be thing left, but Steven will go back and do the sensory effects down there.
Yeah.
The never. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. I love you. And have the rest of the night. And I'll text you
Okay, love you, Mom.
Bye, pretty. How are you?
I'm good, how are you? Thank you, you too. Thanks. Yeah.
Go ahead and go do that. Go warm it up.
Do you want me to get this one for you?
I don't know what he said. I wasn't listening.
If you're taking,
yeah, that would be awesome.
For sure, no worries.
Thank you so much.
No worries. My toes are very cold. Watching a TV show. The Big Vent episode. Huh. Let's check that out. Yay. Exactly. And now you know the project so well. That's funny. What the? Snitch. What is this voice?
That too, to be fair, I saved his ass when he had a dick slip on the stream and didn't realize. That's probably unfair. He seems pretty transparent about locations, kinda hard to avoid with what he's doing.
This Q&A.
Sir, I have his back.
Yeah, you're way more,
Ha ha.
way more helpful than anything, Naomi.
Most of my fabrics need to be hung to dry. Way less convenient than being able to throw them in the dryer.
Interesting. Is that just the nature of dresses, Naomi?
That sounds like a pain. Girl, clothes can be such high maintenance. It's the nature of the fabric. Even my leggings. Beauty is a bitch. They'll either shrink, or the materials like lace and satin will get pilling. Man, I just got Kingdom Hearts 3 and look what I'm doing instead.
Dude, you gotta tell me how that game is. When you do, no rush to get off the stream, of course, but when you do
There's a bitch when you decide to wax, ha ha ha. Doing your brows isn't bad. The more sensitive areas, hell yeah. Worst. It's pretty cool. I've only played it for a couple hours. confession, I haven't played a video game since I was 13 probably, so we're coming up on almost 13 years. That's half my life.
What's been holding you back? Just haven't happened to it.
So judging from some of the comments on here, if he has 50 people in chat, how many of them do you think will keep saying perverted shit?
Did you guys see the fart stuff today?
Enough about me though. What do you do for a living at Meridian Child? Yes. I saw that one. He was just a little obsessed, wasn't he? That's why I was making a joke about it before I left, ha ha ha. I work in a stockroom for a burning subsidiary. It's a pretty boring job, but the people make it fun most days. I feel like most of them are in your sleep stream. Definitely didn't see the fart shit. That sounds pretty ratchet.
Pretty funny because when I hear like the British voice, I don't know if it's like who it's coming from, and sometimes it sounds like someone's like talking about something else. Like the context is all like rearranged, and so I just thought that Meridian Child was saying that the people from his warehouse or in the stock room were the people on my sleep stream, but it was like Nim saying that. It can get jumbled up really easily. But yeah, if you guys want to have a laugh, you should go to that sleep stream from today. Dude literally just like...
It's all about the people you're surrounded with.
Dude literally did like probably 20 or 30 messages, just fart, please fart, show me your foot, fart. It was crazy. It was at the very end. But I definitely feel that as far as working. If you're with cool people, anything can be enjoyable.
Ha ha. There are different voices for some people, you know, just to make it easier.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That'd be so cool. You guys call it pick your own voices. And I can do like different accents, like depending on the country and stuff. That'd be sweet. So we should invent that. A more advanced TTS.
Someone was definitely waxing his carrot. Or like we could put in a sample of our actual voices and it could use that.
That would be so sick. Someone was definitely waxing his carrot. Oh. Only took me like a minute to figure that one out. Brilliant child. That would be so cool if it was like, yeah, that would be cool.
At Marillion Child Lol, I haven't heard that euphemism for beating off. I'd be down with that. As I imagine, the only Englishman here, perhaps I should keep the default one. Dude, British voice is the best with Ebonics.
British voice is the best with Ebonics. Is that like slang? Ebonics is like slang, right? It's like... Let me see if we have a British Ebonics option in our speech chat voices. Oh, what a shame. Let's see how...
God damn it, Tyrone, you're behind on your child support again.
Damayante. We're gonna see what Damayante sounds like.
What is the purpose for dreaming at night? Can someone come and wonder why? See a man.
Good goes.
Oh. We're gonna go back to what we know here.
That one's awful.
Yeah. No more of that one. I did not. I just don't grow facial hair very well or fast, so it might look like I did. But believe me, we're still going. It's not to the noticeable point yet, but I'll start looking scruffy in a few days. Me too. Crowd fun. Yeah, it's been a lot of days of like just working recently, but soon we're gonna go down to. This weekend will definitely be crazy. If you're looking to see some more stuff done, this weekend would be a good time to watch. Yeah, well said, Naomi. But that was a nice thought. I don't want to take anyone's money, like, at this point. Like, I don't need money. I still have, like, enough saved up to live and, like, do things I want to do still. But a day will come in this project in the many months down the road where I will need to get more money somehow, and I have no idea how I'm going to do that or what methods, but that day is not today. But thank you. Yep. That's the link to the one with like a bunch of crazy stuff. That was a crazy night, and Naomi was there for the whole thing. If you want to check it out, I'd totally recommend it, because I timestamped it. So hit the description, and you can like navigate around to all the interesting moments via timestamps. You don't have to waste your time with any of the boring parts. Yo, thank you. That's awesome. That is not a bad confession. Dude, that's sick. Hell yeah. That's what I need. Thank you, Murray and Charles. I will not forget about the OGs. Because I'm already getting to know you guys. Like, it's not just going to be a username. It's going to be like, I know a little bit about, like, Naomi's life. I know a little bit, I know a little bit about Matt's life. I know a tiny bit about Marie and Child's life now. I mean, I get to know you guys' personalities a little bit. Like, Super Greg. Naomi, did you see Logan Paul's movie, The Airplane Mode? The trailer came out today. That would be so awesome. I don't know if that's hilarious, Meridian Child. It looked interesting, Naomi, at least, because it's like a bunch of social media people in a movie directed by like a social media person. So I think it ideally it will at least like be different than other movies. But who knows, it will be good. But that's hilarious. And then if I do something. If I have like a big event planned, it'll be like a Super Bowl Sunday, and then everyone will have like chips and dip, and we'll be drinking beers. One thing I definitely think it'll attract a lot of viewers. No matter what. Anything Logan Paul does, it gets clicks. So, wherever that movie premieres, if it's only online or if it does like a limited, I don't know what he's going to do with it, but I'm sure it'll get a lot of views. That'd be sick. I'm down. Can you guys find me someone? Can you masturbate for me? Internationally? I want to find love. Sure. That's why so many like celebrity relationships fail, right? Because everyone's always like, I don't know, talking about them, like criticizing them. That's so interesting. Those are all saying interesting things. Those are probably the most entertaining audience possible, in my opinion. Because like, I don't like crazy stuff that's really entertaining, but like, I don't know, I think they're interested. But I have a group of like thoughtful people, and I feel like fart, please, fart, show feet. I gotta change my like Instagram bio to life for. I actually do try my best to like I've got a couple of really like just like considerately worded comments about the sleep stream and like how the audio quality was bad and things, and people being like very polite and wanting me to you know, like improve those things for them. So like a middle ground between and just like different camera positions and stuff while I'm sleeping, and I definitely try to accommodate all that, you know, within reason, like, because I want the viewing experience to be, you know, the best possible for everyone, but I definitely think there's a line between, like, could you, you know, like, position the camera close to your face so that we can, like, hear you snore, and, like, sleep without a blanket so that we can see you naked, or, like, see you in your boxer the whole night, like, because that would just be, you know, yeah, totally. That's the idea. It's like, I don't want to whore myself out, not because I just don't want to whore myself out, but because the idea of the project is, like, to do as much of a normal life, like a life that I want, as possible, and just live stream it. Not to let the live stream necessarily shape everything. But of course it's impossible to avoid it shaping things in some ways. So there's a little bit of engagement, like give and take, between my normal life and my life being affected by the live stream. But I think there's a good place in the middle ground there that I'm discovering. Yeah, for sure. I don't completely get, like, you know, I've never watched sleep streams or anything, and I don't find it appealing, but I totally, like, you know, I've heard that from a bunch of people, and then other people watch it, they like the sleep streams, as far as, like, studying sleep, like, they, that's true, Naomi. But yeah, it's like, no, there's literally nothing creepy about that, Meridian Child, like, I mean, I watched, like, before I started doing this, I watched, like, a ton of vlogs, and, like, most people I know don't find any appeal in vlogs whatsoever, but I love them. I think they're, like, really interesting, and I love, like, watching people's lives and, like, the way that they edit them and, like, what they do and their emotions and, like, words and stuff on camera. And so I just understand that there are things that people like that I don't understand, and then I understand that I like things that other people don't understand. And so, like, I have no problem with it. And I also know that, like, the stuff, like, fart, please, fart now, fart, like, that type of stuff will probably just get worse in the future, and that's the only part that I think is going to be, like, I guess more like, probably harder to deal with, because, like, I will start to, I think, feel like, I think I'll have to get, like, a moderator or something at some point, but that's the only stuff that makes me feel a little bit, like, yeah, I think that's the only thing that I really think is, like, a little bit much. If it's someone just, like, commenting like crazy, like, you know, just, like, unrealistic requests, like, how do you can't even make yourself fart, like, I don't know what that means. I already eat Chipotle all the time. yeah, I feel that. So I actually used to be really interested in vlogging because I was like a video guy. I used to do video work professionally, and like I went from basically like having fun with a camera as a kid to, oh, I can like make money doing this, and then I can make more videos and have like, and justify like having better equipment to make videos on my own. And as I got into like Casey Neistat and some other like YouTubers in like 2016-ish time, then I got really interested in like vlogging and making videos and stuff. And my friend Ethan and I actually started a vlog channel that we did for about a summer. And I had big problems with like the authenticity of it because I always wanted to like push the envelope of authenticity, but then it's weird. Like that would be a stream highlight. That's what I need to do for. If I really wanted views, that's the way to do it. Just do something really fucking embarrassing. But no, I do think like the authenticity of a vlog is like, it's so weird, and you have so much control over like how over what's presented and how it's presented, and I don't know, it's crazy. And I didn't. That was like something that I didn't like about it, and I did so like a lot of, I would call them vlogs. Just because it was like video but edited on my own, that were like almost a hybrid of like live streaming and vlogging, because it was like very, very raw and like extremely minimal editing, and like trying to capture all the large moments, like good and bad, that I never released. I was just doing to like experiment with a new genre, and it felt really weird, and I don't think it really worked. And that's when when I thought of this idea, I felt like it was such a brain blast for me. Like it really felt like it was something that I've always wanted to explore and I've always been interested in, but it's just like, it's like everything I want out of videos and vlogging. I don't know. That explanation was like really long-winded, but. Yeah, same, yeah. I don't think I understand what you, presenting authenticity, whether it's honest or not. Oh, but okay. By honest, do you mean like good or bad? Like, yeah, I feel that, and I think that those are like some of the most interesting videos. I don't know. Yeah, it's all interesting. The fakest videos and stuff. Z too. I think fake stuff doesn't work anymore. I think like everyone knows, and like our bullshit, like thermometers are like really, really well calibrated. Oh yeah, I totally agree with that, Meridian Child. I can like forgive anyone's like anything, as long as I feel like it's honest. Like, I think there's always a way to see where someone's coming from, and and have empathy for something as long as you can see it, like all the facts. Mm-hmm. More proof of material, maybe. What do you mean by that, Meridian Child? Mm. That's true. I do think that when I get like criticisms, because like, you know, I'm not like a anti-controversial person. Like, I'm pretty willing to. I mean, the people I hang out with are pretty edgy, and like, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty open to 100%. Yeah, for sure, 100%. Like, people are gonna say things. I'm so certain that people are gonna say things about me. Like, there's no getting away from that. Like, especially with like such a, yeah. I mean, I couldn't be less. That'd be sick. That'd be really cool. But shoot, dude, maybe I do have borderline person. My friend Michael Gerry, who I do hangouts with sometime, talks about that in some of our hangouts, that he got diagnosed with that recently. So that's funny that you brought that one up. But yeah, I do think like there's evidence for but at the same time as there's evidence, like, you know, whoever, if you watch like everything, then you might be like, oh, like I can see where he's coming from on that, or like maybe it's back and forth on some things. I think that there's also a boatload of evidence for like any specific claim. So if someone was like, Michael was a kleptomaniac, you know, and they picked out like me taking, like I went to the La Quinta Inn with the La Quinta Inn and Suites with my friend Sam, and we didn't stay there, and we just ate food. We came in like drunk one night, and we just ate their breakfast without like we didn't pay anything. We didn't like book a room. We just went there, drunkenly stumbled in, and we're like, oh, it's breakfast, and we ate their food. And people could find like 5 examples of things like that over the course of this year and be like, this kid's a thief, you know? I mean, there's just like a million things that you could prove in any direction with the amount of evidence that I'm going to put out there. I don't know. There's crazy claims that are going to be made in lots of ways. I'm fairly certain about it. I think it'll be interesting to see how people who do like watch all the time and stuff, if you guys stick around and stuff, like how you would respond to the whatever ends up getting said about me and what I do in my life and such. And I don't know. It'll all be interesting. I know there's going to be, if the channel does get bigger, I think there'll be a lot of negatives alongside the positives. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'm not doing anything. I'm really trying to like live the same life that I would normally, and not try and be like PG and too censored and like, I don't know. I don't know what the word is. I don't want to put rose-colored glasses in front of the camera. You know, I want to be my normal, real life. Yeah, exactly. That's when the crazy moments happen. Mm-hmm. 100%. Right now I'm going through this is January 2nd, and I have everything archived. Speed, yeah. Actually, the weed and speeding one don't apply to me that much because I don't do basically any driving in my normal life because I'm a bad driver and I just have never smoked weed. So I get out of those 2 ones really easily, but I do jerk it. So I don't escape from that one. 100%. 100%. In fact, I'm actually so happy. I'm actually, I know it sounds like really stupid probably, but I'm so happy with the size of the channel's at right now, where like I get a couple interesting people to like exchange chats with on the streams, but it's not overwhelming, and like I can have just text to speech on it for all you guys, and it's just like a conversation. I'm so happy with where it is right now. Like, it's so nice, and I'm already worried that like once it goes past this, there's like no going back, and maybe it won't grow. Maybe it'll stay the same, and it'll just be like this, and that'll be cool. But I'm also obviously open to the idea of it getting bigger, because going into it, I figured that it'd probably get bigger, just based on the nature of the project, and that like I think it's really interesting. But guys know that I'm really happy with where it is right now. 100%. 100%. Hell yeah, that's tight. That's a good point. Hell yeah. And TV. Someone at Walmart told me about that one time, and I told them I'd watch it. Apparently it ends really bad for Ed, so hopefully that doesn't happen to me. She's just a worker that seemed cool, and most of my friends from Valpo like aren't here anymore. Besides like the dudes that I've been hanging out with, and so I just go to this Chipotle all the time. And I figured the next time I'd go by, I would see if she wanted to hang out sometime. But last time I went there yesterday, I like hadn't slept in 2 days, and I have really like chapped lips and it's cold. I haven't shaved. I had like a really bad haircut, and I just looked like so stupid. And I felt really stupid, and we had like, there was like someone behind me in line, and I was like really foggy, like minded, and basically there's this really like awkward moment where I asked her I think, how was your weekend or something, because I'd come in on Friday and I was like, yeah, like what's the next night you're working, and then she said Monday, and so I went in, and I think she like didn't hear me ask the question, or like definitely might have thought I was talking to someone else or something, but I definitely like said it loud enough for her to, whatever happened, like she just like didn't look up, she just like kept scooping the beans in the bowl, and it was really like awkward for me, and I was like, wow, there's like no recovery from this, like I don't want to ask this, I don't want to say that again, like people probably heard me ask the first time, I don't know, it was really an average interaction, but she seemed cool the first time I went in, like I would want to go, I should go back and watch, like I should link y'all to the first time I went in there, because it was cool. And you tell me if you thought, you guys can be the judge. Let's see. Maybe Thursday. Who said that? First time. What'd you think the first time, though? Did you think, she seemed cool, right? It was like, Every time I post a link, it like chats back to me. I saw her one time before then too, and so it was like this time was like I recognized her. It's like, oh, okay, what's up again? Yeah, so she's like, did you go to school? And then I said that I dropped out. And she said something like, oh, like, that's cool or something. I was like, nice. It's not usually the response I get, but that's sick. I don't know. She seemed cool. I would hang out with her, but maybe I ruined my chances by going in there and, like, being all, like, I don't know. We'll see. I'll try and go in there. Oh wait, I was trying to remember what days she said she worked, but I don't need to remember because I can just check. That's crazy. Karen 2 is Jack, then Grace 2 as well. That is a reference. I don't know. Thursdays. I want to come back Thursday. I want to go back on Thursday and talk to her again. That's so funny. Although I'll probably go to Chipotle tomorrow as well. Or maybe tonight. Dude, this live stream is so useful. God, it's so funny. I don't ever have to remember anything again. I can just shut my brain off. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 100. That girl was way cooler, right? I went there, like, with the intention, and, like, I think it was, like, planned that I was supposed to, like, hang out with Lexi that night, but her friend was, like, way cooler. And I think Sam and Lexi were getting along, too, so, like, it totally worked out, but that was, yeah, that girl was tight. She was really funny. I was also super drunk, but she was really funny. That's really funny you picked up on that, Naomi.
interrupt, but yeah, I got any NFK and lean.
Hey, sorry to interrupt, but y'all got any motherfucker? Yo, Naomi, would you mind sending like a little bit of lean over to my friend? Like if you're not busy, obviously. Hi, I'm sorry to interrupt, but do you have any MFK and lean?
I felt like I should have been there to be part of the conversation.
Yeah, that would have been a blast.
ROFL. Ha ha ha. Is he in Canada right now?
I really do not remember who this is, so... Glorified.
Yo dude, Karen was the only one out of the Fab Four who wasn't a horrible person.
Fab 4. I still have no idea what that is. Glorified. Is it pianist? Damn.
Okay, so I've reviewed the video evidence.
What's the word? Oh, shit.
It looked like Lexi was upset that her friend was vibing with you so hard.
Yeah, no, I feel that, Naomi. I think there was a little bit... I think she was a little bit upset, but she adapted very quickly to the situation. Dude, fucking Connor Hayes. Tried to call... Glorified is my friend Connor, and I tried to call Glorified today. But I guess Glorified is just too important for me. Speaking of Lexi Barnes, just...
First off, it's difficult to disseminate Chipotle girl's reaction because the camera was down.
Yeah, I feel that. I can vouch for the fact that it was like a very, I don't know, it was like a smiley interaction. Damn, I'm gonna have to FaceTime.
But I think she'd be down for drinks with you and your buddies this weekend, winking face.
Is that Meridian Child's review there? Hell yeah.
That was out of respect.
Yeah.
You can't be showing everyone's face without consent. You can just not play commercial game. We are protected by the First Amendment.
You can't. You can just... Yeah, I always try, especially in like public places where I'm like... places where cameras are not welcome. You know, like most establishments actually have rules against them. I always try and be like maximum amount of respectful just to not like... I don't know. It's really weird to like be somewhere and just like shove a camera.
Anyone fucks with your camera, you have press credentials for that to felony.
Listen. Let me check that out again. Damn. Is it possible to get press credential?
If child true, but like out of respect for her, I can understand why he wouldn't.
Yeah.
Right, they have the right to kick you out.
Yeah. So I always like to just try not to give them a reason to kick me out. And generally, some people, some of the workers, like I was at Kmart the other day, and they were like, "Are you like recording?" And then they got really excited, and I like showed them the channel and stuff, and that was cool. But it could just as easily be the other way, where it's like, "Oh, like you're recording." You know, some of the bars I try to go to, which totally makes sense. They're like, "No, you can't come in with that," and I'm like, "Yeah, that makes sense."
Get a job as a cameraman. I'm sure it'll be easy for you in 2020.
Yep, namely, that was super rude. That was really, really, absolutely rude. I'm actually gonna make a highlight out of that moment because it was so rude, and like that is one of the moments that I think will like come back to haunt me. As far as like, dude, this kid's a dick, and so I'm gonna expose myself with that. And try and make that a lesson to not do that again, because that was like pretty fucked up. And that guy did not he did not deserve that. He just had a certain number of souvenir bags and did not want to give me 3 of them for because there was no reason for him to, and so that was just me not making sense, drunken, like. So if you go to that one that I linked in here, it's that same night where that Austin night. There's a timestamp that says like me being really drunk and rude to a gas station or like a something worker guy. It's like pretty early on in the night. You'll see the timestamp, and feel free to watch that and then think I'm a piece of shit. Yeah, 100%. That was pretty bad. That has been interesting for me and Sam both. Like, we've had some, like, fairly bad... You know, like, also, same night, I was being a total asshole to Sam and Jake, like, at the end of the night. Because I was like, dude, we gotta ride these scooters home. And they were like, no, we only have one phone. Like, the scooter's not working with both of us. It's really cold. Like, we want to Uber. And I was like, dude, you guys are being bitches. Like, we have to ride the scooters. And watching that back was, like, pretty painful and embarrassing. Like, wow, I was making no sense. These guys actually, like, I don't know. I was just being mean to them for no reason.
People who are stupid about when they're drunk all the time, especially around campus.
Yeah, for sure. And, like, that's just another part of what you're saying. Like, that's part of the deal. Like, I don't know. We all have our moments, and the cool part about it is that I feel like I get to learn from mine more because I have to watch it back. And I don't want to watch those a lot, so that part pisses me off. No, I feel that. I completely agree, Naomi. It's pretty whack. Yo, dude, are you okay with being on a live stream? Is it cool with you?
Yeah, that's
I don't know if you know this, but I'm doing this thing where like once in a while I'll just like play around with like a Facebook Live and stuff. So.
Okay, that's cool. So you've been like live streaming for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. I'm just kind of goofing off. I mean, I don't know if I'll take it seriously.
You got this whole vest thing. That seems like a bit of investment.
Investment, more like an backpackment. This is Connor Hayes, aka what's your name? Schlump God? What is it? Schmearcat? Glorifoid. This is Glorifoid.
No.
Yo, what's your dude? Yo, just for me, I forgot. What's your address again?
It's a P.O. box.
Dude, yo, what's up, man? Dude, how have you been?
You know, I've had better days and I've had better weeks, but I've also had worse ones. So
Nice.
yeah.
Are you loaded up with school or something?
I am that. There's definitely that aspect to it. There's also, yeah. I'm taking. You want to? Here's a fun fact to focus on that. You know, public information section of what's wrong with me right now.
Yeah, dude.
I'm taking the record number of units ever attempted by a maternity student.
Really, dude? What's that number?
26.
Damn, that's wait, that's a lot.
It is 10 more than recommended.
That's double the minimum, right?
Yeah, it's double the minimum would be
I
24.
have a feeling that
Damn.
this channel will amount to a MasterCard commercial.
Why do I have a feeling, Connor? Why does Meridian Child have a feeling that this channel will amount to a MasterCard commercial?
Oh, are you reading comments by text speech?
Indeed, with a British man.
What? Can you read them with your eyes?
Yep. You could read them too if you want.
Whoa, this is pretty meta.
It would be.
Why?
Here, look at this. There's you.
Oh my god. Wait,
Dude,
what was the question again? Oh,
what?
the MasterCard commercial. Well, there's no proof that it won't.
I'm going to skip that question and move on to this other question on my mind, which is, why did you decide to do 26? Are you in a rush?
I'm just trying to get out, man.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, you wanted to get out so hard that you just fucking bailed, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to get done before I do that.
Nice. That's a good call.
I think that if I didn't get all those things done this semester and had to stay like 2 more semesters or even 1 more semester at USC, then I would just quit.
Wait, dude, is this your last semester then?
Second to last.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, well, but I'm not going to be at USC. I'm going to study abroad somewhere.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
Nice.
Somewhere the computer science department lets me. I'm like, I had to. It's not interesting or a fun story. It's just sad and bureaucratic.
Yeah. I know that they don't give you the most flexibility in that major.
So what's the dumbest thing you've done with that GoPro on you?
Actually, I was just talking about it literally probably 5 minutes ago. Right as you called, I was just kind of being like I've done some like dumb drunk stuff that's funny, but probably like the dumbest, actually, probably the dumbest thing I did with it on was I cussed out a shopkeeper for not giving me paper bags.
Okay,
and I was like drunk.
Is finally hot enough. I'll be back soon once my brows are done.
See you, Naomi. I was like, yo, can I get some paper bags for these beers? And he was like, no, you can't have those in Austin. And I was like, okay, yeah, cool, but can you give me some paper bags? He's like, no, I can't. And I was like, yeah, but can you give me paper bags? And I was like, and at the end of it, I was like, dude, fuck you, you're a piece of shit. It was really not cool, but that's probably the dumbest thing I've done.
Alright. Yeah, because as you know, I was just watching the live stream a moment ago. Because I was, Abe and I are trying to plan a thing on Saturday to, like, do, like, lunch at Parkside. And I just, like, I thought of it. I'm like, wait, Michael is possibly still live streaming. And then you were. And that was... I don't know if I can classify anything you do as a surprise, really.
You thought I failed by now, maybe.
No, I don't really have any expectations of success or failure.
Hell yeah. I like that.
Yeah. But I'm happy you're still going.
Thanks, man. I'm happy I am too.
What's it like? What's it like? Do you interact with the live stream?
Yeah.
time still?
Not all the time. Like I've just been working the past couple of days on my computer, so I always have TTS on in my ears, and I just like talk to them, which has been nice. But if I'm like out and about, if I'm like out with my friends, then obviously I'm not like checking my phone, checking the chat all the time. Just like having a good time. But I do wear this everywhere. Everywhere I go, I have this on. Bars, public places, libraries, universities, and like almost nobody says anything. It's crazy. It would blow your mind. I think part of it is that I'm in the most rural places in the world, in like America. I mean, not the most, but like I'm in Valparaiso, Indiana, and I literally think that some people think this is a medical device or something. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't. If I was in LA, it'd be a problem. I think it'd be a bigger problem, getting around and going places.
Huh. Wow, that's wild.
Mm.
Do you feel like do you escape the feeling of performing for it?
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
Wow.
It used to take me like some mental like dedication to get out of it. Like I'd have to really focus on like having a conversation with someone and make
me some right now.
What's up? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're performing like a little bit?
A little bit, yeah.
It's weird, man.
Yeah, that's spooky.
But it's also, to answer your question, it's incredible. It's been incredible. I really like it.
Huh. What do you like about it? Like, what's the positive side of it?
My favorite part is, I think I have two favorite parts. One is like the people who end up watching it, interacting with it, are like really interesting people, which I wasn't expecting.
Yeah. So you get like random people coming to watch.
Yeah, and like really interesting people, like not just like some like Joe Schmoes, like I don't know, not just people, not like just like trolls and stuff, like fuck you, but like really interesting people and like nice people.
Oh.
Dude, there's this girl Naomi who's been on here who just said that she's going to go wax her brows, who has literally been like watching almost every stream and is almost like a older sister figure to me at this point. Like you're like looking out for me and shit.
Holy shit.
And then there's this guy named Judd who's like a grandfather figure. Like offers like poems and like suggest. Dude, it's nuts, man. It's totally fucking insane. It's a whole other world I didn't know existed.
I feel like it's like when you were a kid, you watched that one
Schmoo.
Oh, what was that?
Meridian Child said that he's totally a Joe Schmo. So, sorry to interrupt you.
No, that's chilling. The world needs Joe Schmoes.
What you feel?
Not actually a common last name, Schmo. So, uncommon people is what I think. What was I saying? I was saying that you watched that scene in Avatar: The Last Airbender where, like, Aang is, like, thrown into this weird trance and he sees all of, like, the previous avatars.
Yeah.
And you're like, I want that. I want 1,000 people watching everything that I do and like telling me shit all the time.
Is that how the Avatar scene? Like, is that what happened?
Yeah, they're just like brush your teeth, it's like daily reminders.
Wait, did the Avatars speak to Aang and give him advice?
What's a Joe Schmoo?
Or what's a Joe Schmo? It's like an average, or it's like a very average person, basically.
No, in the Avatar scene, like, it's actually about, like, he's having some kind of battle of some kind. And like...
So what he means is this project will release his Avatar state.
Yes, exactly. I'm going to become Avatar. Yo, Connor, would you be interested in jumping on a live-streamed Google Hangout with me right now?
What does that mean?
It just means that instead of FaceTime, we use Google Hangout, and then instead of it going through this camera, one of my other friends who's really funny, have you met Michael Bukursky?
Yeah, he's the one who was on the video.
Yeah. He just hit me up, and we were planning on Google Hangout, and he's like, can't do it, but now he just said, I want to do it. I need a breather. And if both you guys want to do a Google Hangout, it'd be like really fun.
I'm intrigued.
Do you want to do it?
I could use a fun thing right now.
Hell yeah. Do you have a laptop or do you only have your phone?
I have my laptop.
Okay.
But I also have my phone.
All right.
And I also don't have my laptop in arm's reach.
Okay. If you have to decide how lazy you are, because if you're going to use your phone, you have to download the Hangouts app. I
actually have that app.
Nice. Well, you can be pretty lazy then.
Yeah, dude. Can I be pretty lazy? Yes, I can. Wait, is Google Meet different from Google Hangouts?
I believe it is. The app is just called... The quality is better from my computer anyways. Alright, everyone. I'm going to do a Google Hangout with my friends. Two of my favorite friends, I would also say. These guys are literally great. Oh boy, look what we have here. Would you believe me if I told you Ethan might go AWOL in Vietnam?
No way.
Yeah.
I would believe you. Yeah.
On the topic of missing out on college,
Yeah.
Ethan might do the old last semester. Whoops.
Shit.
Student loans still exist, but I'm not finished. I don't know. I don't know what he's planning, but
Ethan, no.
he pitched a little idea last night, and
Oh, dude, you just gotta make it through one more. That's what my mindset is right now.
basically your last semester will be like more of a vacation.
Yeah, exactly. It's like 3 classes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Am I dim right now to you? Am I very dim?
You're pretty dark, but it adds dramatic vibe, which like fits your personality.